Let's go! Happy Monday sa inyong lahat. Welcome ulit sa ating live interviews. Hello, unang-una nating babatiin si Lara na nag-go siya kay C, which is our guest for this evening. Si Madam Avi nandyan din. Si Sir Leo. Hi sa'yo, sir. Thank you for tagging your friends. Good evening din kay Faith na Vasca at saka kay Hubert Big Eyes. Bakit Big Eyes? Kakaiba. Sino pa nandito? Si Jovelita or Jovelita Ballesta, tsaka si Idolin Havin. Tapos si Cyrel Frost. Nahirapan na ako sa mga ganyang pangalan niya. Hindi ko ma-pronounce talaga yan. Marvin Togonon. Oy, hello bro, kamusta? Tsaka si Helene Casas. Good evening din sa'yo. Everybody else, pwede naman kayo mag-type. Ayan, may mga nagta-type ng 6 figures dun sa page natin kasi obviously we have that in the call to action natin. Ayan. Oh, okay. May binulong sa akin si Direk ngayon lang. May CTA tayo mamaya. Or meron akong ipapatype sa inyo. Pero anyway, ayan, si Mark Andre Dulay, si Eliza Milan, hello sa'yo. Si Kat Hubay from Cebu. Yung iba, we wanna hear from everybody else kasi medyo marami-rami tayo tonight. So if you guys can tell me where you're watching from, saan kayo nanonood? Hi, Miss Tina Garcia. Hi, Sir John Pagulayan. Saan kayo nanonood to? Si Mako Arguelles. Good evening sa'yo. Yan, tama yung sabi ni Abby, sorry. Tag lang natin. Guys, favor naman, if you're watching from the page, please tag people that you know or you can share the live video directly sa kanila. Tapos, if you're watching sa community naman, you guys can tag people inside para makita nila. Ayan, si Zach from Marawi City daw. Si Patricia, hello sa'yo. Si Faith pala from Hawaii. Oy, aloha. Tsaka si Reman is, nagkailang siya. Si Mako is from Cainta. Hello sa inyong lahat. From Bohol naman daw si Jovelita or Jovelita. Ayun. Hi kay Neil. Guys, so last week, for those of you who watched last week, meron akong kingi ako ng tawad sa inyo. Okay? Kasi obviously, I got you very excited. Well, we got you very excited. Kasi we were talking about a potential workshop, a proposal workshop. Okay? And I wanna come clean, syempre. Ayaw naman natin na parang nagsinungaling or niloko namin kayo, no? But I was not informed kasi meron pala tayong ongoing or upcoming na bootcamp na gagawin. Okay, so that bootcamp is a proposal bootcamp. So, ang problema, hindi yung sinabi ko last week kasi sabi ko last week free siya eh. So, I wanna clear that up and and say na yung bootcamp pala is a paid bootcamp. Pero, okay, kahit paid bootcamp siya, we're gonna make sure to get your money's worth dito sa paid bootcamp na to. Ayan, pinost na nung ni Direk. So, yung proposal bootcamp natin is gonna be held a week after today, I believe. So, we're opening the doors and if you want to or if you're interested in knowing more about yung bootcamp na yan, all you have to do is click on the pinned comment. Yan, meron tayong pinned comment dito. What I'll do is I'll copy that to the other side sa community natin para pwede ninyong i-click yan. Okay. Yan. So, if you're interested in enrolling dun sa bootcamp natin, it's a proposal bootcamp. I believe it's a 2-day intensive bootcamp where we go through the ins and outs of creating a proposal that will make sure na mag-yes yung mga clients niyo. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click on the link na nakapin dyan sa baba ng chat natin and we'll send you or we'll be able to give you the details on how to join that bootcamp. Yun. Cool. So anyway, that's cleared. Sorry ulit sa misinformation last week, pero yan, mas clear na siya ngayon. So for tonight naman, in line with the theme pa rin natin, because we are still gonna be talking a lot about how proposals or the proposal, the kind of proposal templates that we use inside the tribe are helping freelancers close, premium clients. So ganun pa rin yung theme ng kwento natin for this evening. And our guest for this evening is, okay, ano bang ginagawa nito direct? Yun! She does online business management. So mamaya medyo we'll dig deep into who she serves, ano bang klase ng online business management yung ginagawa niya, and we'll get all the dirty details from her. Let's all welcome yung guest natin for this evening, si Cyrel. Hi, Cy.
Hi.
Hello, kamusta?
Hello po. I'm doing good.
Grabe naman maka po. Walang bawal yung mga po ngayon.
Ay, sorry.
Ipapark mo muna yung po. Okay?
Okay.
Yon. Teka, Sai, ikaw ba ay nag-dinner na?
Yes.
Okay. Buti naman. Sige. Hindi ka naman masusuka pag tinanong ka natin ng mahirap-hirap na mga tanong. Scary naman siguro, no? Okay, anyway. Ayan, si Lara talagang nag-cheer ng gusto, ha? Mga malaking fan mo to si Lara, no? Okay. Oh, by the way, before we proceed with the interview ni Sai, for those of you who are watching, if you want to ask questions, lalo na when we go into the proposal part mamaya, kasi we're gonna try to dissect a little bit lang naman. Hindi yung buong proposal kasi that's gonna take a little while. Pero if you want to ask questions kay Sai, tungkol dun sa proposal niya, how she transitioned from her previous career papunta sa freelancing, and what else she did para magawa niya yon, feel free to type in your questions. Tapos gagawin namin, if you have, or if there's one or two that are interesting or that are relevant sa pinag-uusapan natin, obviously we'll pick those and we'll ask those questions directly. Okay? Pero Sai, game ka na. Game? Okay, game. May konting delay si Sai.
Game na.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So Sai, unang tanong natin syempre, of course, people wanna learn, ano ba muna kasi yung ginagawa mong online business management yan? Can you explain to everybody what online business management is?
Okay. So, online business management is we usually help yung mga business owners to manage their businesses, like for launching their projects, their team. So, very medyo malaki yung scope nila. Usually, yun yung business itself. Kasi may mga business owners na hindi na nila kaya na i-manage yung marketing, yung launching nila, yung team nila, what an OPM can do for business owners.
Okay. Teka lang time out lang tayo. I don't know if it's just me or may konting delay ba yung sa end ni Cyrel. Can you guys comment kung medyo may konting nagbe-break ng konti. Yan. Ibig sabihin, kailangan ni Cyrel ng malakasang internet connection. Okay, yan.
Wait lang, PLDT? Ganun.
Tatawagan mo na yung PLDT. Ayan, konti. Pero, is it better now? Ayan, okay na ba? Okay. Good. Ayos. May konting lag daw kanina. Alright, so you were explaining, Cyrel, so ulitin lang natin, yung OBM is basically somebody who helps business people kung meron silang mga online businesses.
Yes.
And yung scope of work can range from marketing to managing.
Launching,
okay.
Project management, team management, and so on and so forth.
So very broad nga yung sakop nung ginagawa niyo.
Yes po.
Okay, pero ang next question ko is, kasi oftentimes, dito sa tribe, or dito sa community, and sa freelance movement, we often talk about niching down, di ba? So, in your case, dahil nga medyo broad siya, parang, correct me if I'm wrong kasi parang ang intindi ko nga, masyadong broad yung scope ng mga ginagawa ninyo. How are you able to niche down, so to speak?
In my case kasi, I'm focusing sa pag-launch and project management. So, kasi when you launch, you also have projects din. So, doon ako medyo nagpo-focus. Yung iba, they are focusing sa metrics management, team management. In my case, yun po. Though, pag naglo-launch ka kasi, meron ka ding teams, meron kang copywriter. So, ikaw na yung nagma-manage doon sa team. So, scope pa din siya ng ng ginagawa ng OPM.
I see. So, yung niching down mo is more of specific events or kagaya nga sa'yo, specifically for launches talaga yung tinutulong mo.
Yes.
Tama ba?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. O sige, at least naintindihan, ano? So, guys, if you have any more questions mamaya, kung gusto nyo pang maintindihan, pero we'll try to ask questions kay Sai kung meron kayo. Pero let's go into her story naman. Ito, syempre gusto marinig ng mga tao how you transitioned from your previous employed ka din before, di ba?
Yes.
Okay, kwento mo nga sa amin briefly lang how you started sa working life mo, ika nga.
As a freelancer.
Siguro din muna tayo sa ano. Yes, yung anong ginagawa mo before you actually went into freelancing?
Okay. I was an admin assistant for an area manager, bank manager. So, I was working sa isang well-known bank din siya. And
Okay. Anong kulay itong bangkong to?
Blue.
Kulay blue. Oh, okay.
Blue na may
Okay.
green.
Blue na may green. Oh, hindi ko alam yun. Okay.
Ayun. Tapos, I was working for 4 years doon and hinahandle namin nung area manager and me yung 11 to 13 branches.
Oh, marami ah.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Sobrang
Pero
dami.
teka lang. So let me clarify. Sabi mo, admin assistant to an area manager.
Yes.
Okay. So, gaano ba karami ang gawain itong admin assistant to the area manager na to?
Actually, madami. Very broad din siya. Merong sa manpower naman. What I do is, ini-schedule ko yung mga yung mga operations specialist namin dun sa mga branches na walang tao or no, walang teller, walang
Oh, okay.
managers or stuff like that. Tapos, aside from that, hini-help ko din si area manager sa paggawa ng mga reports niya kasi sobrang daming reports sa bank. And tapos, presentation and minsan, katulong din ako before na mag-open ng branches. So, ayun, i-scope din yung pag-check ng lugar, yung mga suppliers, yung mga stuff like that. Connecting to the marketing sa head office para i-open yung branches. So, yun. Bali, yun yung pinakamalaking project na nagawa ko. Nakapag-open kami ng 2 branches, nakapag-renovate ng 3 to 5 branches nga. Yata.
Oh, dami ah. Okay.
Yes.
So, how stressful is it, Sai? Kasi na-imagine ko pa lang, I think we've interviewed, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 2 or 3 other people na nanggaling din sa banking industry. How stressful is it, yung trabaho ninyo?
It depends. Well, it depends. Pero
Merong gano'n, ha? Okay, it depends. Dahil sa, anong yung it depends na yan?
It depends. Well, actually, nag-start din ako actually tutoran as a teller. So, nag-teller ako around 10 months ata yun.
Okay.
Then, nag-transition ako to admin assistant. So, during my teller months pala, it was tough din kasi nagka-count ka ng may one time na alala ko, pa ako ng isang fake money. So, I had to pay.
Oh, akala ko may naipit sa daliri mo eh. Wala, okay.
So, parang na-insertan siya ng fake money. So, I had to pay for 1,000. During that time, ang ko lang dun is sobrang baba lang talaga. So, umiyak na lang ako.
So, ikaw, inabonohan mo dahil kasalanan nyo ba yun pagka gano'n?
Yes. Even if hindi mo, kasi ikaw yung nag-handle ng money. So, wala kang choice. But to be accountable dun sa
So, iyak that day kasi 1,000.
Iyak. Ang laki nun.
Oo. Baka mas malaki pa sa daily sweldo, hindi naman.
Malaki pa sa daily sweldo.
Okay.
So,
Talagang, kasi I heard pag teller talaga medyo mababa yung sweldo, no? Okay.
Yes.
Is that the reason why you wanted to transition into a different role sa loob ng banking industry na yun?
Actually, ang in-applyan ko talaga before is admin assistant talaga. But during that time, hindi pa open or wala pang area na kailangan ng admin.
So parang foot in the door mo yung pagiging teller.
Yes po.
Okay. Chinaga mo ng 10 months, ha?
Chinaga ko.
Plus abono ng 1,000.
Actually,
Okay.
2 beses ako
Ay,
naka-experience.
nako. Okay.
Isa naman 500.
At least mas
Ganon.
maliit ng konti, no?
Yes, 1.5
Pero
din yun.
parang whole day na sweldo pa rin yun. Oo.
Yes.
Okay. And sabi mo nga, together with the work that you had dun sa bangko, even as an admin assistant, I'm sure, syempre, mas mataas ng konti yung kinikita mo as an admin assistant compared to being a teller. Tama ba?
Actually, hindi ako nagkaroon ng increase sa pag-transition noon. Yes, kasi nag-base kasi ang mga bank sa rank. So,
Okay.
pag kunyari, rank 4 ka, ito lang yung certain salary mo.
Oh,
Ganun.
so may pay
Hanggang
grade mo lang sinusunod.
Yes.
Okay.
Rank 5, syempre may increase na yun kasi promoted ka na. So, ganun.
Oh.
Ganun siya.
So, hindi promotion yung nangyari sa'yo, ha?
Yes. As in transition lang ng
Lateral lang, oo.
lateral lang. Lateral position lang.
So, para kang kumuha ng dagdag na ipupukpok sa ulo mo, no?
Actually, gusto ko kasi talaga yung admin work.
So, you didn't mind the, yung equal pay tapos for work?
I didn't mind. Kasi, feeling ko, sa personality ko din yung tutorin kasi introvert din ako. So, parang hindi ako ganun kaano sa customer service.
Okay.
Parang, yun.
Mas gusto mo behind the scenes, ika nga.
Yes, behind the scene talaga. And
Pero I
during
can imagine, sabi mo, magbubukas ng mga branches, mag-renovate. Siyempre, you have to talk to a lot of people as well.
Yes. Pero hindi ko lang yung mga irate clients.
Oh, okay. So, ayaw mo yung
Yes.
client-facing, kumbaga.
Yes.
Di bali ng suppliers, kausap mo, parang ganon.
Yes. Kasi parang feeling ko medyo may pagka, naman ako.
May authority ka over them.
Authority. Yes.
Okay, may power tripping pala to si Cyrel, ano? Okay.
Hindi na.
Pero nabasa naman natin lahat dun sa kunento mo na, parang over time, syempre, gano'ng katagal kang admin assistant?
4 years.
4 years. And during those 4 years, nagka-increase naman, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Nagka-increase naman. Pero what led you to explore other options or alternatives? Or maybe even additional income lang?
Kasi I am a breadwinner din kasi. So, hindi enough yung kinikita ko sa bank.
Okay.
And during that time, nag-aaral din yung kapatid ko sa college. So, I had to support them. And medyo may personal din kasi about my dad. So, I don't want to na rin.
Yeah, no problem. Oo.
Ayun.
So, bottom line is, hindi enough.
Yes, hindi enough.
Okay. Was it just yung finances or were there any other factors din sa trabaho that pushed you to eventually iwanan yung industry na yun and become a freelance professional?
Yes, Tito Ron. Isa na doon yung
Nakakarami ka ng Tito Ron, ha?
Sorry.
Joke. Sige, go lang. Okay. Ituloy mo lang.
Isang factor din yung yung work ko itself.
Okay.
Kasi especially yung pag-handle ng manpower. Kasi dumating ako sa point na gigising ako sa umaga, may makikita akong text na, "Sai, I need ganito, I need ganyan." And I had to parang mag-pull ng mga tao from bigger branches para lang ma-support yung mga smaller branches. So, isa yun sa mga naging stress ko na umabot ako sa point na umiiyak na ako. Umiiyak na talaga ako sa stress. And also, siguro yung the fact na hindi kami ganun kaswak ng boss ko before.
Okay.
Kasi sobrang yung niya, is personality niya.
Oo,
Though, mabait naman.
Yan talagang mga boss na yan, sagabal sa sa career progress eh. Pero so eventually yun nga, you decided you wanted to explore other options. And
Yes.
Pero nag-part-time ka lang muna, tama ba? Habang
Yes.
employed ka.
Kasi nga hindi ako pwedeng mag-let go agad ng job.
Oo.
Kasi mahirap na.
So, kwento mo sa amin, anong ginawa mo to slowly transition?
To slowly transition, naghanap ako online ng part-time job as an ESL tutor.
Mhm.
So, we were teaching Chinese students ng
Okay.
English. So, habang nag-work ako, though nakapagsabi na ako sa boss ko na January pa lang actually, nung taong yun, nagsabi na ako, boss,
Nag-ready ka na? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sinabi ako na talaga siya. Then, yun naman, umabot nga lang ng 6 months bago ko fully naka-resign.
Dahil?
So, hindi niya daw kasi kaya ng
Okay.
though I understand naman, mahirap talaga na walang admin assistant on
Yup.
her part. Yes. So, yun. I think April ako nag-start mag-part-time noon. Nag-part-time ako as an ESL tutor. So, from 8 to 5 job, mag 1 hour na biyahe. Tapos 7 p.m. yung part-time job ko up until 11 p.m.
So, practically the whole day, nag-work ka from the morning when you wake up. Kasi, diba, biyahe ka pa eh, diba? So, you wake up usually anong oras?
6.
Okay, 6. So, gising ka na hanggang 11 ng gabi. So, wala ka ng buhay, kumbaga.
Wala na, dun ako. Sinaga ko na lang din kasi gusto ko na talagang mag-resign.
And this went on for 6 months, sabi mo,
Yeah. April ako nagka-part-time, so mga 2 months or 3 months.
Okay. So, yung unang stint mo was an ESL teacher. Okay naman ang kita.
Okay naman siya. Sapat, ganun. Sapat.
Sakto.
Depende ka. Yun, sakto. Depende rin sa time ng availability mo and yung mga students din. Kasi may mga students na choosy, ganun. So,
Right. Oo.
yes.
Okay. Oy, teka lang time out lang. Kasi baka may mga ESL teachers dito, kaway-kaway kayo dyan. Or maybe there's people here who are juggling, yun nga, no? Full-time work sa ngayon, tapos they want to slowly go into freelancing. Baka merong kagaya ni Cyrel na nag-uunti-unti, nagdadahan-dahan na mag-transition. Ayan, kagaya si Faith, sabi niya, I'm interested in the bootcamp but I already have something that I cannot reschedule. Oh, that's okay, Faith, for now. Kung talagang hindi kaya na schedule, we totally understand. By the way, we'll give you more details mamaya sa bootcamp. Pero if you want to learn about that, which is one way of you to slowly transition, by the way, kung nandito na rin kayo sa community, you've been checking out all of the resources na meron kami lalo na dun sa free community natin, you might as well check yung bootcamp. Okay? Pero, I think we have a bit of a parang qualification lang for this bootcamp. Kung gusto nyo mag-join sa bootcamp, preferably meron na kayong mga existing clients or you've already offered freelance services in the past. And yung bootcamp na to is more geared towards people who want to increase their chances of closing clients through the proposals. Okay? And mamaya, sabi ko nga, we'll go right into some of the details ng example ng proposal na meron tayo, which is yung proposal niya na sinabit ni Cyrel sa isa sa mga clients niya. But anyway, ayan, meron daw si Cha, sabi niya, same here. Looking pa lang daw siya for part-time. Mamaya, we'll ask Cyrel, pero pakinggan nyo lang muna yung kwento niya and then we'll go into some more details of how she fully transitioned din. So yun, Sai, balik tayo sa kwento mo. Kasi baka maubusan tayo ng oras tungkol sa proposal, no? So eventually, from being an ESL teacher, nag-VA ka rin ba? Mga ganon?
Yes.
Okay.
Nag-start ako as a VA talaga.
Yan.
Yun. Nag-start muna ako internship.
Okay.
Around $2 per hour. Then, hanggang sa ginawa ko na siyang full-time. Kasi may sapat na client na din ako nun.
Pero was this around the same time that you were doing ESL teaching? O hindi na, iniwan mo na yung ESL?
Yes, iniwan ko na tutor.
Okay. So as soon as you found a client na talagang parang VA ka na niya?
Pang full-time.
Okay.
Nag-full-time VA na din ako.
Yon. And natapatan naman yung kinikita mo previous to that. Yung,
yes.
Syempre, combined income dati from working in the bank, tapos nag-ESL ka, medyo natapatan naman siya.
Yes, natapatan. Medyo malaki naman siya.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay, tapos let's go quickly lang into how you then learned about the tribe. Tapos eventually nga naging part ka na rin.
Yes. Actually yung VA internship na sinalihan ko, she's actually part of the tribe. So
Okay.
doon nag-start na nakilala ko yung tribe.
I see. Kilala ko to, no?
Yes.
Oo, kilala ko nga pala siya.
Yes.
So, nag-offer siya ng internship. Paano mo nalaman yung internship na in-offer niya na yun?
Merong isang, I don't know kung colleague sila or what, pero nag-post yung someone na yun sa isang VA community.
Okay.
Then, nag-apply ako as an intern, tapos kinonect niya ako dito kay tribe member.
Okay.
Then, doon ako nag-start ng internship.
Ayun. So, guys, if you heard that, so si Cyrel yung kwento niya, medyo, hindi naman sa unconventional, pero ang galing lang kasi, na-tsempuhan talaga na yung in-applyan niyang internship pa to hindi to talaga full-time work per se. Parang training lang, parang on-the-job training lang siya. Nakachamba siya ng isang tribe member. Kilala ko tong tribe member na to Nag-umpisa to sa, parang KS yata ang initials nito 'di ba?
Yes.
Pero that's where you got your first break as a full-time freelance professional, 'di ba?
Yes.
And eventually nga you got local client to tama ba?
Yes. Local
And
client.
Ngayon ba you serve more local clients pa rin or do you serve a mix of both?
I serve local clients and I have one international client.
Okay. So ilan clients mo ngayon? Curious lang pala ako.
For 5.
Ang dami. Binilang. Di ba? So, one international, tas four na local clients. Okay. Parang kilala ko tong apat na to mga to. Baka, no?
Mukha.
Mukha nga, oo. Anyway. Teka lang, may nagsabi si Shello, nandito siya, matanggihan. Sabi niya, wala pa ako talagang idea about freelancing. Please give me more examples. Shello, since nasa community ka na, you can check out the unit section dyan. Meron tayong unit section. There are free lessons about freelancing. So first off, we'll teach you about what freelancing is. Lalo na yung definition of freelancing as far as the freelance movement is concerned. Tapos everything else that you need to know about freelancing, nandiyan dyan na yan. Okay? Pero if you really want to learn a lot more about it, tune into interviews na ginagawa natin every Monday. Quickly lang, Sai. Okay, pupunta na tayo sa exciting part Ito na yung proposal. Medyo himay-himay na natin. Pero before we do that, quick reminder lang sa mga nanonood sa atin. We've got the Tribe Proposal Bootcamp that's gonna be happening soon. If you want the details on that bootcamp, again, this is where we help you. It's a 2-day intensive bootcamp where we help freelancers create the perfect proposal, so to speak. Yung tipong pag sinabit yung proposal sa mga prospects ninyo, they just have no choice but to say yes. Okay. Tama ba, Sai?
Yes.
Ganun ba katindi yung proposal natin?
Yes.
Okay. May mga voodoo secrets yan May mga hindi pala voodoo, budol pala yung mga secrets natin. Okay. Pero seriously speaking, it's a very in-depth parang workshop that's gonna be happening over 2 days nga siya. We've got really good instructors that are gonna be handling the workshop. Yung ilan dito kilala ko rin and they are super good, especially at closing deals. Talagang ang tawag nga dun sa isa, savage closer. Ganun katindi to. Kaya so if you guys are interested, links down below, click on them. It's gonna be happening soon. Okay, Cyrel. Doon sa teaser natin, we mentioned na 2 bagay yung nangyari. 'Di ba? First is you were able to close a $3,000 project ba to?
Yes, project.
Project siya. Okay, 3,000, that's roughly what? Mga 160?
Yes.
160. Kaya nga sabi ko, yung address ko, papadala ko mamaya kay Cyril para may konting pamerienda siya, no? Tapos, you were also able to increase your rate dito sa isang client mo.
Yes.
Was this almost around the same time?
Actually, it happened in a day.
Oh, within a day.
Within a day.
Okay. Sige, pagkwentuhan na natin to kasi ito yung, I'm sure this is where most people are excited or interested in rather. Unahin natin yung increase in rate. Paano nangyari yung increase in rate? Sige, kwento mo sa amin.
Actually, hindi ko rin alam kung ano naisip ni client, bakit ako in-increase, ganun.
Okay.
But he said naman na he saw the potential in me
Mhm.
and it feels like an investment para sa
Okay.
kanya.
Long-term client mo na ba to?
Yes, long
Mga gano'ng katagal na?
around 2 years.
No, matagal-tagal na rin, ano? Okay.
Yes.
Mabait tong client na to eh. Kilala ko to eh. Local nga siya, di ba? So, yeah,
Yes.
he's running around in his very nice, alam mo na yun. Anyway, so pag-usapan naman natin yung ito nga proposal that you submitted to one of your prospects tapos you were able to close a $3,000 project out of that. Himayin natin ng konti, Cyrel. Can you give us a bit of an idea, maybe a rundown lang of what the contents of your proposal were or give us a backstory na rin siguro. Saan mo nakilala yung client, how did you go about initiating yung conversation, etc.
Okay. So it started actually the client that increased my pay. Client niya itong si
Okay.
And then this client approached me and asked me, can you help me with my kasi she wanted na i-transition yung course niya into another platform, which is meron akong idea on how to do it. And then sabi ko, sige, I'll give you a proposal. So yun, dun nag-start. And then I think ang reason kung bakit ko siya napasay yes is it's because meron akong ginawang table doon of actually comparison of all the softwares, the applications that she's currently using, comparing yung application or software that we're gonna be using.
Okay.
So, and kung how much yung masisave niya if she's going to migrate into that software.
Oh, okay. So, ginawan mo ng table,
Yes, ginawa ko siya talaga ng table of comparison.
Ito ba yung table na parang nakikita natin kung minsan na, ito may check, tapos ito wala, ganon. Parang ganon siya?
Yes, parang ganon siya.
Okay.
And then the price.
Right,
So,
right.
yan. And then, before that, antag dito, kasi nag-DC na kami. So,
Ay, banggitin mo ano ba yung DC? Kasi baka kami nanonood, di alam.
Discovery call.
Okay,
so,
discovery call.
During the discovery call, syempre, I'll ask you kung ano yung points niya, ano ba yung problem ni client. And then, yun, nilagay ko siya mismo sa proposal. And after that, I gave the solutions kung ano ba yung magiging output, deliverables ng client once the project is done.
Okay.
So, yun yung ano. And I think, isa pang nakapag say yes sa kanya is nagkaroon kami ng proposal walkthrough call.
Okay.
So, winalkthrough ko talaga siya. Ito yung problems mo, ito yung solution natin para sa problems mo.
Right.
Ito yung deliverables, ito yung timeline, and this is what we're going to focus on, and yung pinaka-last ko yung table.
Yun. Diba? That's what sealed the deal siguro.
I guess
kasi
so.
very visual, very visual yung representation ng benefits na ma-achieve niya doon, di ba?
Nakita niya din kasi yung masisave up niya. Almost 100,000K yung masisave niya.
Okay.
Dun sa proposal na yun.
Right.
Or
right.
dun sa software.
Right. Okay. Teka, before we proceed pala, kasi baka syempre may mga nagtatanong, teka, ano ba yung proposal na yan? Kasi typically, for a lot of us, before we knew about yung mga proposal template na meron tayo sa Freelance Movement Tribe, what we would usually do is, di ba, pupunta tayo ng Upwork, pupunta tayo ng mga online jobs, yung mga freelance sites, di ba?
Yes.
Tapos, typically, kasi parang mag-a-apply ka ng trabaho dun eh. So, you would submit what is called a cover letter, parang ganun. Or, there are some instances where clients would ask for a proposal talaga. Before mo natutunan yung proposal template sa loob ng Tribe, Cyrel, how did you understand a proposal worked before that? Paano, did you have any idea? Nakagawa ka ba ng proposal before? And what's the biggest difference ng proposal template na ginagamit natin?
Actually, hindi ako nakagawa ng proposal
Mhm.
before. So,
Okay.
when I joined the tribe, doon ko lang nalaman, may proposal pala.
Okay.
May ganito pala.
Oo.
So, puro cover letters lang dito
Right.
doon. So, I
Oo.
have templates na ng cover letters ko.
Anong mga nakalagay sa cover letter mo typically, Cyrel?
Ano ba, hindi ko na matandaan eh. Pero, usually kung ano yung kailangan niya, parang inaano ko na lang, nililist down ko na lang yung mga
Okay.
ganun. And then, what help can I do for his or her business, parang ganun.
Oo. Pero in fairness yung ganong tawag nito format ng cover letter, medyo unique pa rin siya kaysa doon sa, kasi ako dati, I'll admit, Cyril dati pag cover letter, it's more of a showcase of what I've done. Parang sa resume, di ba? Parang,
nag-start din ako
ganun,
dyan.
di ba? Okay.
Nag-start din ako dyan.
Oy, kaway sa mga sa viewers natin. Kung ganun din kayo before. Dati, ano pa nga ako, parang, hi, ganito, I hope you're having a good day. I'm just writing to you because I saw your job post. I'd like to let you know I have this X number of experience. I've done this, ganito, ganyan. I am experienced in this. I am well skilled in that. I am well versed in ganito, di ba? Ganun typically yung ginagawa natin eh. Taas yung kamay, type nyo number 1 kung ganun kayo before. Tingnan nga natin, Cyril. Kung ganun kayo gumawa ng cover letter, or until now, kung ganun pa rin kayo gumawa ng cover letter, let us know. Or yung mga proposals, malamang mga nag-freelance na rito eh. Kung if it's more of a showcase of what you've done or what you are able to do, mag-type lang kayo ng number 1. Ay, si Avi hanggang ngayon, ganun pa rin. Okay? Gusto ko lang makita, guys. Type 1 kung ganun kayo gumawa ng proposal or ng cover letter. Yung parang showcase ng kaya niyong gawin. Si Zach daw, si Avi 2 beses nag-type, so ibig sabihin ganun pa rin ginagawa ni Avi ngayon. Mukhang tahimik yung mga tao Ayun, si Lorraine mukhang may delay lang. Si Natasha ganun din. Okay, yung iba wala nang ganun. Tingnan natin. Ayan si MJ. Sabi niya ganun din daw siya. Si hanggang ngayon daw si Zach ganun pa rin. Okay, sino pa? Wala na. Si Riva ganun daw. Si Abby hindi na raw nagsisend ng cover letter ngayon. Si June, si Yani ganun din. Sa community, meron pa ba? Meron pa ba? Tingnan nga natin.
Galing nyo.
Hindi na sila gumagawa ng ganun sa ibig sabihin. Si Lani, ayan. So, meron pa rin talaga. And I mean, I think that's very common among people who are trying to get jobs or projects online. It's typically a showcase nga. Kasi sanay tayo sa ganun, di ba?
Oo.
Parang...
Sa akin pa nga, piniplex ko pa yung 4 years admin assistant.
Oo. Kasi siguro, yung picture mo pa dun sa resume mo, nandun yung mga awards sa likod mo, no?
Wala naman.
Wala naman. Okay. Kala ko full body, tapos lahat ng awards mo nakaparada sila, kumbaga. Sabi ni Avian, features ang laman ng proposal niya. Ayun, medyo unique. Si Neil, ganun pa rin daw. So, ang dami pa rin. So, going back to what we were talking about, Cyril, what do you think was so different about the proposal that you created na the client just had or the prospect just had no other choice but to say yes?
The unique one, yung sinabi ko sa'yo kanina,
yung table. Okay.
Kasi parang...
Yung format ba, Cyril? Sorry, curious lang ako. Is there anything about the format? Kasi may narinig ako sinabi mo kanina na basically a lot of the things na sinabi niya during the discovery call, yun din yung nilagay mo. Tama ba? Paano ginagawa yun? Can you explain to us para lang alam namin kung paano ginagawa yun?
During the discovery call kasi, syempre, you'll ask yung ano ba yung problem ni client, then you will list down all of those problems.
Okay.
And may times din na hindi niya pa nasasabi or hindi siya aware na problem pala yun. So, I listed down din yung mga ganong problems that the client will encounter or is encountering na, pero hindi siya aware na is encountering na. So, yun. Isa yun I didn't know na meron pala akong
Right.
ganitong problem. Sabi niya. And yon, yung sa table, yun nga, yung sinabi ko kanina na I listed down kung ano yung mga possible savings niya or
Mhm.
masasave niya dun
Mhm.
sa gagamitin and sa gagawin namin. And yung mga possible na mga deliverables din.
Right. Okay. So guys, if you listen carefully, medyo nag-break up lang ng konti si Cyrel doon. Pero what she mentioned was, she got on a call with the prospect initially. So instead of just sending a proposal nang wala mo ng usapan, so nauna yung discovery call. Okay, very important yung discovery call in determining what the client or the prospect wants to get out of the project, di ba? So yun yung pinaka-importante. And once you've written all of those things, by the way, Cyril, dun sa discovery call, sinong maraming tanong? Yung client mo, ikaw?
Actually, madami akong tanong.
Okay. Yun din yung
Yes.
difference, di ba? So the discovery call, it's so different from yung mga interviews na ginagawa usually where clients are the ones asking us questions.
Yes.
So si Cyril, siya yung nagtatanong. Okay, kasi gusto niyang malaman kung yung bang problema ni kliyente is something that first of all she can help with, at pangalawa, mabibigay ba niya yung results na gustong kumbaga yung hinahanap ng client dun sa yon. Okay. So yun, that's one of the biggest differences din siguro na tinuturo natin sa mga freelancers sa loob ng the freelance movement, is that instead of just sending a proposal na wala kang kaalam-alam tungkol dun sa project or sa prospect, what you want to do is you want to get on a call, tapos find out as much as you can about what they're struggling with and what results they want. Okay? May nagtatanong lang dito, how do I join the tribe daw? Mon, ganito. Right now kasi, close to yung tribe. We recently had enrollments. Kaya naloloka si Cyril kasi part siya dun sa nag-asikaso nung... Tama ba, Cyril? Kasama ka ba doon?
Part lang ng
partly.
LMS. Part actually, kasi medyo nawindang din kami
Hindi,
sa...
nawiwindang kayo pag pumasok na yung mga bago, di ba? Tama ba?
Yes.
Yun, okay. Kasi kung hindi nyo natatanong, si Cyril is part of the learning and development team or department ng the freelance movement tribe. So, isa sa mga client niya is actually the tribe. Diba? And yung pinag-uusapan namin kanina pa, si Cyril, yung client na na-close niya ng $3,000 project, is she is going to help that client migrate from one LMS platform or learning management system platform into another. Okay, so yun yung gagawin. Tama ba, Cyril?
Yes.
Baka mali yung sinasabi ko rito eh. So migration ang gagawin ninyo, tama ba? And one interesting bit dito sa client na to ni Cyril. Cyril, correct me if I'm wrong. Kaya ka super confident na magagawa mo yung project for the client is because kaka-migrate lang din natin ng LMS, tama ba? Sorry, nandiyan ka pa ba? Nawala na yata si Cyril. Okay, medyo nag-lag ng konti. Medyo nawala si Cyril. Anyway.
Confident. Hello. Yes, I'm
Ayan. Bumalik na siya. So, sorry, did you catch what I asked, Cyril?
Yes.
Okay.
Andag dito. Kaya ako confident kasi kaka-migrate lang din sa tribe. So, I know na yung ins and out. And then, yung platform kasi yun yung previews na gigamit ni tribe. So, sobrang confident talaga ako.
Alam na alam talaga ni Cyril yung ginagawa niya. Diba? Yes. Okay. So, that helped a lot. Yung path ni Cyril is quite unique. Pero I'm sure marami rin yung ganun ng path na yun nga, nag-intern muna for a different client or local client. Tapos eventually that led to other opportunities. Kagaya ni sinabi niya, itong client niya na na-close niya ng $3,000 is actually a referral. Parang ganun, di ba? Parang referral siya from your existing client. Okay, Faith, yung LMS, sorry may nagtanong ano daw yung LMS. It stands for Learning Management System. Okay, yung may mga anak na nag-online class, di ba? May mga estudyante ngayon na naka-virtual or naka-online class. Typically, yung mga schools use that. Yung Google Classroom is an example of an LMS. Tama ba, Cyril?
Google Classroom is parang hindi.
Hindi ba?
Hindi siya ganun ka
Hindi siya ganun ka-robust, pero it's a learning
robust.
system, di ba?
Yes, yes.
No, anyway, baka kung ano lang pinagsasabi ko rito. Okay, anyway. So, things like, yan ano, yung Kajabi yung ginagamit natin before, so that's one of them. Ano ba yung mga klase ng LMS? Canvas?
Javi, Thinkific.
Thinkific, okay. Ano pa? Ayan, Teachable, tama ba? Okay, medyo nagbe-break up si Ate Cyrel. Ayan, puputol-putol siya ng konti. Anyway, yes, so Faith, I think you have you got the idea. Yan, tama yan. Teachable, Skillshare. There's a lot of different platforms. So yun yung example ng mga LMS. Sorry, may isang tanong lang tayo. Zach, sabi niya kung may next tribe sa anong location. Zach, hindi siya physical workshop, yung tribe. It's actually more of a program that we run. So, if you join the tribe, parang good for 1 year minimum siya, which you can renew later on. So, yes, we'll send you details na rin. Si Avi will send you details. Okay, cool. So, now, nasa na ba tayo? Yan, kung ano na mga pinagtatype. Kartra, Groove, Canvas, ang dami yan, yung mga learning management system. Marami talaga siya. Okay? Pero Cyrel, I'm sure marami dito na siguro napapaisip sila, pwede naman pala, kaya mag-freelance and all. Diba? So, lalo na kung kagaya mo, nag-transition from a totally different industry to freelancing. Pero may mga iba dyan na medyo nagdadalawang isip, syempre. Diba?
Yes.
What's the best advice that you can give to those na medyo parang nag-aalangan?
Sa mga nag-aalangan, well, I think you have to stay and trust the process lang. Kasi for me, it took me years din to get this kind of client. Hindi naman ako nawala ng pag-asa. Parang feeling ko dati, hindi ko kaya na close ng itong deal. And, oh my God, buti na lang din naghintay ako. Kasi merong pagkakataon din na yes, dadating talaga tayo sa point na parang, ano ba yan, wala pa akong client, hindi okay ganitong client ko, but you have to, just stay lang and believe in yourself. Kasi, kung naniniwala ka or kung iniisip mo pala na wala, hindi ako okay dito, hindi ako para dito, hindi rin mangyayari yun for you. So, in my case, siguro nalimala din ako sa sarili ko. And the fact na ayoko na talagang bumalik sa corporate job. So, I stayed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun.
So, medyo malaki rin talaga yung hugot ni Cyrel.
Sobrang laki ng hugot ko.
And I'm sure, Cyrel, maraming ganyan dito. Ito nga si Anna, sabi niya, I've been a VA for 7 years. Ang haba na rin, Pero minsan daw ang hirap makahanap ng client. So, sakto-sakto yung advice ni Cyrel na you just have to really stay the course, ika nga. Kung nandyan ka na I mean, what's the alternative? Balik ka ba sa trabaho sa office, di ba? So stay the course. There are communities that can help you out. I think that's one of the best things that you can do is to join communities ng freelancers. If you don't know one yet, okay, yan, nag-volunteer na namin yung the Freelance Movement Community. Okay, hanapin nyo lang sa Facebook yun, the Freelance Movement Community. Pagpasok nyo doon, walang judgment, walang mambubuli sa inyo. You're gonna get the help that you need. And it doesn't matter kung baguhan kayo, you're a long-term VA, kung nagtatry na kayo ng matagal, you're gonna get the help that you need there. Okay? So, yeah, just stay the course. And ito nga, ang kagandahan nito is, kung kagaya kayo ni Cyrel, once you've learned the ins and outs of freelancing, yung totoong freelancing, hindi yung, kasi maraming confused, Cyrel, di ba? Ako rin naman before, ganun din Nakakala ko, if I get an online job, freelancing na siya. Pero hindi pala talaga. Kasi kung employed ka pa rin and you're given a certain rate na you don't have control over, tapos may hours ka of working, you don't have control over the time na trabaho mo. So, hindi pa rin siya talaga. Okay? So, yon. So,
That's
teka lang.
actually yung
Yes.
nag sa akin eh, Tito
Mhm.
Ron. Before, ako, feeling ko yung mga clients ko, boss ko, saying, working together. So, parang business partners or partners kayo
Mhm.
in their business. So, isa yun sa nakapag-change sa akin ng mindset sa tribe. Yung tribe yung nakapag-change ng mindset ko. So, I'm not an employee.
Right.
Para palaging utusan, ganyan. But a business partner, a partner that can help his or her business or the client's
Exactly.
business.
Tama. So, yun nga, no? I'm sure marami pang gustong magtanong. Marami pa kagaya, may tanong tayo rito about tips for aspiring VAs rather, na walang experience. You know what? Better yet, Joseph, kung nandito ka na rin lang naman sa community, I can see that you're there. Instead of learning how to start becoming a VA, skip mo na yun. Talunan mo na yung part na yun and go straight into freelancing. Okay, so panoorin nyo lang yung mga free courses natin dyan or yung mga, ayan, sinendan ka ni Avi ng link to the free units, freelancers natin yan. So start with that and work your way into freelancing rather than starting. I mean, nothing wrong with being a VA, baka sabihin nila, grabe naman to si Ron. Parang ayaw niya ng VA. Hindi sa ganun. But we've seen that if we can help a lot more people transition directly into freelancing, mas malaking tulong talaga siya for everybody. Okay? So, ayun. Any parting thoughts pa? Baka may gusto ko pa idagdag. Cyrel, sa mga sinabi mo kanina.
Siguro take advantage of the free community. We have a lot of ang mga lodies na sa freelancing. So,
Ikaw yun eh.
Merong,
Diba? Tama ka dun.
So, ayun, take advantage of the free community. You can ask questions about freelancing, on how you can start. And yun, if you have questions, you can freely post or ask questions inside the group. And meron ding mga guides and hopefully you'll be able to join the tribe kasi iba yung
Yan.
iba talaga yung ayun lang.
Ayan, okay. Medyo nagpuputol-putol ng konti si Cyril, pero I hope you guys caught what she said there. And since nabanggit niya yung tribe, reminder lang ulit, yung tribe isn't quite open yet. Hindi pa sa ngayon. It will be sometime in the near future, pero abangan nyo yan.
Abangan.
Yes, if you wanna join the waitlist though, pwede kayong sendan ni Abby. Siguro just if you're interested in learning about the tribe, okay, just type tribe dito sa chat natin and then we'll have Abby send you the details. Pero more importantly, for those of you na nag-freelance na or maybe VAs right now or have experienced getting clients na online, yung Tribe Bootcamp, this is a 2-day intensive where we have instructors from the tribe who will teach you how to create the winningest proposal. Yung tipong proposal na kagaya ng ginamit ni Cyril to close that $3,000 deal. It's gonna be taught dun sa Tribe Bootcamp natin. And all you need to do is check out the link. Okay, meron tayong link dyan sa baba for the Tribe Proposal Bootcamp, which is gonna be happening soon. And yes, join that bootcamp if you're interested in learning more about that. Okay? Cool, yon. Hello daw, Mr. No? Naging Mr. na ako. Ayan, may nagko-comment ng Tribe. Okay, thank you, Cyril, for spending time with us this evening. Salamat for sharing your experience, your journey, and of course, yung killer proposal mo. Diba? So, hopefully, maraming na-pick up yung mga viewers natin and in the coming days, kagaya mo makapag-close din sila ng mga $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 deals because of what they heard today. Okay. Wala mabatiin?
Shout out sa L&D team.
Shout out. Okay. Ayan, shout out sa L&D team, kay Luis. Sino pa wala sa L&D? Si Kat.
Coach Hazel.
Hazel, yes. So, marami na kayo doon, no? Dumami na kayo. So, with that, thank you sa inyong lahat for watching and we'll see you guys again next week for another interview Pugot ulit tayo ng isang tribe member to ask them kung paano sila nag-start and how they're doing with freelancing. Thank you, Cyrel. Thank you sa mga viewers natin, and we'll catch you again next week. Bye!